Alright guys, so this is Josh from Midnight Auto Repair coming back to you with my buddy John from
Whitley Auto Works, guys. I'm helping Josh out today. We got this really cool paint tent.
So, OTOBO is actually really nice enough to send this out to me and, you know, say, hey guys, give it a shot, tell us what you think. And I'm an honest guy, so I'm going to give you an honest review of it, but they sent me out this 20 by 12 portable paint booth. And honestly, when I'm not using it as a paint booth, I'm going to use it as a shop. So you guys are going to start seeing that in some more of the videos. Helps me bring you guys more content. But they were nice enough to send me out everything. They sent me out the poles, they sent me out all the tent stuff, and they even sent me some booth filters that go on the windows. So guys, we're going to get this together. Hopefully we give you a laugh along the way, because I mean, well, two idiots doing something like this together, how can it not be funny?
Let's unbox this thing and have some fun, guys.
Stay tuned. Alright guys, so I guess we're going to do an unboxing here, which for that one there I might just loosely be cutting some tape and freeing the beast, because between sitting outside a day or two, because we just had that big old hurricane that came through here, and the fact that shipping probably wasn't as nice to this thing as it could have been, I'm going to cut all these open. We're going to find out what's in them. So we're going to use my homemade box opening tool that I've created here and just, yeah. I don't think that was the original tape, by the way.
No.
Well. Oh, there are tent pieces in here. The actual tent. So guys, it looks like we have the tent here, and guess what? Yeah, we got conveniently included instructions.
All right, we actually set it up.
So I mean, do we really need these things?
I don't know.
I mean, you know what, we'll refer to them as needed.
There you go.
The other nice thing too is I was on their page on Amazon, and they actually have pictures, like descriptive pictures on the page for it itself. So say you can't find those, or say that this thing had a really bad time in shipping, you can also still go on their site and there's a picture of how the poles will interlock together and how things go. So
and they were nice enough to send me a PDF when I didn't have instructions in mine. So customer service seems to be really good.
So yeah, I mean, that's a good start, is you at least have some way to come back to it, but the instructions are in the box.
Cool.
So it looks like the tent portion of it's here, which we were expecting it to be in that guy there.
This is probably the covers and everything else.
Well, nothing to it but to go through it. Let's see what we got here.
Yep, more covers.
More covers, and they even got them numbered. That's kind of nice.
That's going to help us out a lot.
And I'm going to guess that these are them fancy filters to go.
Yeah, because it's light. Oh, yep.
Oh yeah,
we got filters, guys.
Look how crazy that is.
Look.
So that's gonna be the last one to unpack, but I'm kind of excited for that, just to see how those actually go on there and fit, because
Velcro, man.
Velcro, but having a filter on the window, that's kind of a game changer if you're doing this kind of thing at home, because, well, I mean, think about it. A good paint job is a lot of cleanliness.
Yeah. Well, not to mention, if you have the option, if it's during the day, you can roll up the sides, and you know, you can get light and everything if you don't have lights. So that's pretty cool.
Or if you happen to have a couple family members coming over.
Party.
Yeah. Roll up one side of it, I guess, throw your little picnic table under there, and you have an indoor storage facility. So guys, we're gonna put you on time lapse. I think we're gonna try to start getting some of this laid out, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so kind of laying out our perimeter, and both me and John were very impressed with the size of this thing, but honestly the way that it goes together is pretty...
snaps together, guys.
Yeah. Not only does it snap together though, but it does come with nuts and bolts, so it snaps, and then there's a nut cert in there that you actually can put a bolt in, so it reinforces the frame. And we have our 2s, we have our 4s. We had to use the power of deduction to kind of get there, so you know, call me Sherlock Holmes and call him Watson, but
we're getting it.
We're getting it. And then we have these number 3s that just kind of lay out the length of it. The 5s go in the center as your backbone, and we have our legs over there. So I'm gonna put you guys back on time warp, and I guess you get to watch us set up this this roof frame, and then we get to put the tent on top of it, and then we get to build the sides. So
nice.
Stay tuned. Oh yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited.
I can't do nothing with you.
So what are you thinking, John?
Man, you can't beat it. It's a pretty cool tent. It's a lot bigger than the one they sent me the first time, but man, yeah, you can fit 1.5 signs in this thing.
Yeah, just for reference, by the way, Easter egg to those folks who joined because of that video, I still got that thing, and it's got 196,000 or 296 on it now.
Thing needs a paint job.
You know, if I can get, what would you say would be fair?
1,000 more subscribers.
1,000 more subscribers? Let's get this even 1,000 likes.
Hey.
Guess what? If I can get 1,000 likes on this video, you know, I may take it to that guy and we might do some weird color shift thing on it.
You never know. We could paint it.
Because I mean, hey, I've still got it, and honestly, for the $425 I paid for it originally, she don't owe me a dime, and she's kind of earned a spa day.
Yeah.
And coming back to this tent though, this thing's actually pretty good material too. Like I said, overall, I'm actually impressed with the quality of the tent. Now,
and the way it snaps together, man. It's got these little nubs. You ain't got to put screws in it. It just pops right together, guys.
Dude, this is gonna be cool. And the nice thing is think about it. Say you spend what was this thing listed for? 5 and some change?
Yeah, but I mean, it's a big, good sized tent. And I mean, the way they got it designed, the way it snaps together and everything.
You can't beat that. And then again too, you've got a portable paint booth, you've got a shop if you need it, or if you got the in-laws over or something, you're having a barbecue and you need somewhere out of the sun or out of the rain. I mean, honestly, you're going to spend more for something purpose-built to be an awning than this. This is kind of a nice little catch-all for what you need at home, especially.
Hang some lights up and you're good to go.
Yeah, honestly, if you want, I know you guys want to see me do another lighting video, like you want to see paint dry, but I may put some lights up in this and I can bring you guys along. But for now, I kind of wanted to show you the preliminary setup without the sides on it.
Great starter shop.
It is, honestly. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so coming back along here, this has been a workout. Even this guy here is working up a sweat.
Yeah, I'm a little there.
So guys, we've got the front portion to put up. That'll kind of tie these things together, but all in all, I mean, look how tall this is. And then we have the roll-up windows there, and we'll hook them booth filters up there, and we'll show you how that works. We got the butt flap for the door. Everything's all dangly balled back together. I'm kind of excited to get this floor finally settled out, and I think it's gonna be fun whenever it's done. So guys, if you haven't already, like, share, and subscribe, and just hang loose. I'm usually doing quite entertaining stuff, so let's get this thing wrapped up. That way I can take you through the final walkthrough on it. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so I thought I had time warp on to show you this. I had to speed that up, so do with that what you will. At least if you slow it down, you'll get us in real time doing it, I guess. That's the thing. But nice thing about this that makes it different from a carport, besides having just windows, is we do have the option of having filters on the outside, and we are going to set up the blower setup that goes back here as well. It's a little like doghouse that goes on the back with that fan in there. But actually, I'm going to hand the camera to John. I guess we're going to watch me try to feed one of these filters in here, because everybody needs a good laugh, right? Let's see here. So we actually have these nice inlet filters that came with this. Now I know that these, you guys buy them, they will be an extra charge, but if you guys are painting in an area where it is really dusty or dirty, worth every penny. Because in the end, everything you can keep out of your paint job as far as dirt means you're going to have a better end result. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this guy here, kind of get him wedged in there. Like so. And with that, you have inlet filters now, so helps you with the quality of the paint job here.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, guys, we're gonna set up this wee little dog box on the back here. That way we can get our blower in there.
Some assembly required.
Some. Thank God for the directions, because yeah, there's a bunch of stuff here.
Hey, let's speed through it.
Yeah, yeah, let's do it, actually. All right, I am following John because he has done one of these before. So we're officially going to put the vent box on the back here.
Yep. So you got Velcro on it. You got somebody in the background making a lot of noise.
That's how it normally goes. I guarantee you it's a Mustang.
And you pretty much just Velcro it on.
You are now officially hooked
And
your
out.
vent box.
Set your blower up, put it in through the hole, wire it up, hook it up, and you got ventilation pulling air in and out, however you want it. So you can do some painting.
I think that's good, guys. I think this could be a usable setup, especially if you don't have the ability to leave something up permanently or to just use temporarily if you need it.
For the money, it's an awesome makeshift paint booth, I gotta say.
Well, guys, I think I'm gonna probably shut this one down here because me and John, we're both pretty knackered. Because it's like the old saying, it's not the heat, it's the humidity.
Woo! It's been a long day.
But hey guys, so I'd like to thank you for watching the assembly of this tent, and thank you guys. We're gonna do some orange candy. So well, John was nice enough to bring me one of his fenders over so we could film this for you guys and see what we got. I got another one of my homebrew orange candies.
But this time you put it in a can.
I did, because I wanted to show everybody that you don't always need the spray equipment. It's nice.
Yeah.
You have the option for it, but you know, like my house, I have way too small a compressor, and not only that, for a fender, there's no point in breaking out all the production when I don't have to. So
Yeah.
what I have here is Ford Frost Silver, which is just a duplicolor lacquer paint. We're gonna have my little homebrew orange mid coat, and then I'm sure John has showed you guys how to use the U-Pole, or not U-Pole, but
Spray Max.
Spray Max, yes, Spray Max 2K Glamour Clear.
Yeah, it has a little knob thing on top. You put it on the bottom of the can and smack it to put the hardener in it, and then mix it up for a few minutes, and then it's just the same as any other 2K Clear.
Yep. So what we're going to do is we're going to do everything out of spray cans here. So I guess bear with us, and I'll get this thing covered in silver, and we'll go from there.
Let's jump into it.
Spray Max, yes, sir. Spray Max 2K.
Nope.
Glamour Clear, yeah.
I can't do nothing with you.
Well, guys, I guess we're gonna get in here. We're gonna start laying down the candy, and I'm really curious to see how this turns out, because you know, some people spend all day thinking. We all know people who don't have a thought in their brain whatsoever. I try to think of colors, that way I can bring it to you guys, and I guess, well, show it off and see what we come up with. But we're going to do the same thing we did last time with the spray gun, but we're going to do it with the spray can. So same thing, 50% overlaps, just to keep everything even. Try not to put it in one spot, or otherwise you'll end up with a nice stripe down the back side of it.
All right, guys, let's lay down some orange.
Now guys, when it comes to stuff like this, just because you do stuff out of spray cans doesn't always mean you should. This one ended up being quite transparent, so you're going to have to bear with me, and we're going to have to see what the finished product on this one is. Alright guys, so living that GoPro life where it overheated, so we've got the entire can of orange on there, and this is kind of becoming one of those just because you can do it situations doesn't mean you should. It's spray cans are difficult, especially once you get down past, I would say about let me see here. Once you get down about halfway through the spray can, remember, you're stuck with a certain amount of pressure in a contained vessel. So things, about halfway through the can, they start kind of nosing off. Your spray quality kind of starts to rapidly decrease. Your fan pattern comes in because there's not enough pressure to hold it. There are a number of reasons why you're not really supposed to do an entire vehicle out of spray cans, and most would advise against it. But this is actually a pretty, I would call this like sun-kissed orange.
Well, Josh, there's no substitute for a good HVLP gun or a turbo Rust-Oleum can.
You were 50% there, you know that. This is almost professional advice, and then turbo can.
Turbo can! No, don't stay away from the turbo can.
Right.
Yeah, stay away.
I don't have a problem with it if you're painting like a large piece of equipment, or you're doing something that you just need to do in bulk. But just because you can doesn't mean you should when it comes to automotive.
Yeah. Too many first-time painters grab that turbo can. I'm like, oh boy.
And remember, when you go do the fender, you're not doing just the fender. You're doing the fender, the tire, half the hubcap, all the way down.
Half the house.
Right. So what we got here is we got our Spray Max Glamour Clear. Nice thing about Spray Max though is they make the nozzle, they make the can. The product that's in here is actually a professional automotive grade product. So this is a automotive grade clear from one of the big retailers. Now I've asked the question before, and I've never gotten a specific result on whose clear it is. All I know is that it is a very, very worthwhile clear. Now, if you've never used one of these cans before, always make sure you shake them before you activate it, just in case there are any solids in there. And then what you'll do is you'll actually take this little red button presser here. You'll have it on the bottom. And then I've officially broken the seal. And you'll know you've broken the seal when you see that it's springy now. So now, we are committed to this deal. Right, wrong, whatever. So normally you always go about minute and a half shaking something like this, but I mean, magic of camera here. I'm gonna shake it for a good solid 30 seconds and should be good enough. And then we're gonna clear this thing. We're probably gonna do 2 coats of clear, and then after that, this can, you get about 48 hours with it. So don't push the little red button unless you intend to push the little red button, because these things, they're about 25-30 bucks a piece depending on where you go and find them at. But make sure you're not wasting 30 bucks on something you're not ready for clear yet on. Take it from somebody who's been down that road before once or twice. So we're just gonna come up and...
Alright guys, so I've shown you guys the Spray Max 2K clear coat before in the can. It's got the little red nozzle like down there. You hit it on the bottom, it releases the hardener. And
alright guys, so here is the finished product, and I really want to mix up more of this. I want to see this with like a bigger silver metallic to it. Would probably just be insane, because this really has like a Tangelo look to it. If you guys look, this is one of those cases we're not using duplicolor anymore, or not duplicolor, but we're not using Rust-Oleum. We've used duplicolor cans to get the silver base underneath this, but this has turned into a really cool orange candy. I really think there's a lot we could do with this. What do you think, John?
Turbo can.
No, turbo can. It's not the answer to everything.
Just most things. I think it looks great, man.
This is another one of those ones. It's kind of like the blue where when you look at it on camera, it doesn't do it justice as to what you're seeing in person. Because between just the little bit of coarse white pearl that's in it and the orange candy, I really think this would be a cool color to do.
Yeah. It's really nice, man. I think you did great.
Thank you. Well, guys, this is Josh from Midnight Auto Repair, thanking you for watching this video. Hopefully you've been informed, if not at least entertained. So I've got my buddy here, John from Whitley Auto Works, helping me.
Yeah, buddy.
So if you're on my channel and you ain't heard of this guy, go tune in and check him out, Whitley Auto Works. I'll drop his channel in my description. I'm Josh from Midnight Auto Repair.
I'm John from Whitley Auto Works.
You guys try and have a wonderful day.
See you on the next one.